Hello, my name is Henri, and on this video we are going to look at some investing, and the subject of today is that opening of the market. So the bell rings and opening of the market in the Europe and US, and what to look for when these markets usually open. And then we're going to look at predictions that I made from February 18 to February 22, 2019, and the predictions I made about S&P 500 futures, crude oil, Bitcoin, USD versus in Bitfinex and gold. So let's get it on and welcome aboard. Okay, first of all, I would like to mention that this is not considered to be investment advice. Make your decisions on your own. That's the way you'll become a better investor in time. Okay, let's have a look at the markets. When the opening bell rings, what happens in the markets? Usually the markets open in United States at 9:30 New York time in New York, and on Chicago Stock Exchange, on CME, the markets open at the same time but in Chicago time. So every time all over the world when the market opens at 9:30 a.m. New York time, something happens, because that is the biggest market in the world. So pay close attention to this time, the specific time and event. And in Europe, on London time, 8 a.m. That's the opening time in the European London markets. And on France and on Germany, it's 9 a.m. So it's the same time. And in Finland, where I live, that is 10 a.m. But remember these times, because usually at these times it creates lots of volatility and volume in the market. That's the opening hours in the market. Usually that time there's lots of movement in the market. So remember that. If you are wondering why suddenly at this specific hour lots of movement happened, it's because of this. When the market opens, there's lots of opportunities to make for, let's say, day traders, quick money. And usually in the early hours there's lots of movement, and lots of traders, let's say, they look at the first 45 minutes, the first hour, what kind of movement they have on this first 45 minutes or an hour. After that, they look at what is going to be, like predict what is going to happen during that day. Okay, let's look at some predictions. Hit rate for this week was 85%, which was pretty good. On Bitcoin, on S&P 500 futures, I expected we have to go up closer to 2,800. We got $2 away from it, very close. On midweek, I predicted we would go down, and after that we would go up. Those were all correct. Crude oil, I expected early we would go up. That was correct. And then I expected we would go closer to the $54. We got 55.75. So direction was correct there, but we didn't really got there. Bitcoin, USD on Bitfinex, I expect early we would go down to 3,400. We didn't got there, but later week I expected that we would go up. That was correct. Gold, I expect early we would go up closer to 1,330. We got exactly there, so that was exact prediction, which went right. And on midweek I predicted that we would go down, and that was correct. Okay, on this video I would like you to remember that pay attention to those times. On New York, 9:30 a.m. in London time, 8 a.m. In France and in Paris, and in Germany it is 9 a.m. when the stock markets opening hour happens in those bigger markets like New York. let's say Japan is a big market too, and China also. So pay attention to those markets, those opening hours. It's about timing. Market is about timing, most of all. Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you have something you want to ask, you can find me on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, LinkedIn, and in Finnish audience, opilakia.fi. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Do you feel the same?